tell you about it so you don't have to read it. I'll try and make it a little bit more interesting than skimming over the whole thing to get the basic idea. So this first episode comes from studyfinds.org. I think this particular website, their motto is research in a nutshell. So I think they do many different other kinds of medical researches, and they sort of summarize it. What they've done in this particular one comes from Stanford, California. And the title is called Scientists Unlock Potential Drug Capable of De-Aging the Brain, Reversing Cognitive Decline. Sounds pretty interesting, right? So let's dive into it. What they are saying is that as people get older, their bodies change and become more problematic in the brain, and actually your body function, as far as the metabolism slows down, and so you eat less, and your body tends to not use it and sort of saves it as fat. And it does on my body anyway. Probably on yours if you're about the same age as me. My father always looked at me eating as much food as I wanted and stayed skinny, and he always told me, you wait till you're about 40, 45, your body's gonna change. And he was right. Now I don't. I have to be more careful what I eat. But getting back to the article. It comes from Professor Katrin Andreasen, a neurologist at Stanford University. She says that myeloid cells go into an inflammatory overdrive as people age. These cells in the brain circulate in the brain and the circulatory system, and the peripheral tissue fight off infectious intruders. That's usually a good thing, but they're in overdrive. So they usually clean up debris, such as dead cells or clumps of proteins, and provide nutrients to healthy cells. So normally our body likes the myeloid cells, but as we get older, it causes problems. What they said, it actually causes inflammation in different parts of your body. This inflammatory function damages otherwise healthy tissue that gets in their cells' way. So they did some tests on some mice, trying to get rid of the myeloid cells, or at least slow down the function of the myeloid cells. And they said that the older mice, they started performing like younger mice in their tests. So they think that the brain function returns to a younger period of time. So your brain starts working better, and also your body improves in its metabolism. So it starts using energy that you eat in better ways. So it, in a way, reverses aging. So that's the headline that sort of catches your eye. Reverses aging. So later on in the article it says ready for human trials. So what they're saying is they've done tests in mice, they've done some tests on human cells, but they haven't really done it on humans, inside the human body. And they're going to be doing some tests, and they're going to publish what they find out in a journal called Nature. They didn't say when they're going to publish this or when they're going to finish their research. It's kind of vague, but altogether it is very interesting. The article goes into more of the possibilities of helping Alzheimer's patients. Let's read the final conclusion of the last two paragraphs. What it says is, this work has implications not only for the preservation of brain health during aging, but also for conditions such as Alzheimer's or sepsis, says Dr. Jonas Neher of the German Center of Neurodegenerative Diseases in a statement to SWNS. Neher was not involved in the study. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, around 5 million Americans dealt with dementia in 2014. That number is projected to reach 14 million in 2060. And that's where the article ends. It sounds so bleak. But anyway, I will be looking for a follow-up on this sort of article, and hopefully there will be some good news that comes out of it. If you'd like to find out when I make more videos, please hit the subscribe button so you can see more. That's it. Bye-bye.